And we're live.
Cranking off.
Hey, we're live. Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 15 of Arc 3 of Better Than Heroes. I'm Rachel Weeks, and I play Klik, the level 9 Kreen fighter.
I'm Ovredahl, and I play the human bard / Warlock. Warlock? That's not a thing. Flute, a.K.A. the Windrider. I've been playing too much magic. Warlock,
and
that's not a thing.
I play the Moonboy, a level 9 Moonboy.
I'm Urist, and I play K.A.I. the Artificer.
I'm Harlan Kelly. I'm the dungeon master of this game, and I play everybody else. Oh boy, you all aren't getting sleepy on me, are you? We're gonna be in trouble tonight if you are.
I'm drinking a cup of coffee.
All right, let's go.
Wake up
I'm
water. That's what I
alternating
call
between a beer and water. We're hydrating. We're having
it. Roller
fun.
coaster ride.
We're going. Yeah, my body doesn't know what's happening. In just a few minutes, we are going to play some 5e Spelljammer-inspired Dungeons & Dragons. But first, our show is live soundtracked by the wonderful Jason Wardell. It is directed by K.A.I. of Tiger Moon Productions.
Moon.
And it is brought to you by our patrons and subscribers. If you love the show and you want to see it to continue to improve and grow, please consider supporting the show financially, either by subscribing to the stream or picking up some sweet Better Than Heroes merch on Teespring or joining our Patreon. If not, you can also support the show by telling your friends, families, neighbors, pets, co-workers, spread it around.
Your neighbors, co-workers,
Jason Wardell.
pets.
Jason Wardell really told his neighbor, and his neighbor got into the show. So if you're Jason Wardell's neighbor, shout out to you.
Nice. If you're Jason Wardell's neighbor and you hear the music live and then hear it on Twitch slightly behind, you're the best.
It wouldn't be...
I love the idea of Jason Wardell just like blasting it in his room.
Well, that's the thing. I love the idea of him just fucking jamming, but from outside it's completely silent.
They call the cops for it being so cool.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't know what's happening. I think he's time traveling in there.
It's atmospheric. Just listening at the window? No, it's not keeping
Oh
anybody
yeah,
up.
911.
Thanks, mate.
There's a new cool vibe. Anyway, we appreciate whatever support you can give the show, and we love you so much. And now, for last week's recap.
Oh, God. Yep. Previously on Better Than Heroes. Previously on Better Than Heroes. On the morning of battle, the crew led the Free Kreen Rebellion against the city of Jadurian. The Nautiloid and the Green Dragon Slow Death approached low from the southeast and were severely damaged by siege weapon fire from the walls. Nevertheless, they pressed forward. The Nautiloid thwarted a boarding attempt by a Meridian-tracked vessel, and the severely wounded Slow Death landed on the walls and laid waste to the Kreen defenses with her poison breath. High above the western side of the city, aboard the Dinger, Goliath's control of the helm had been severed by a psychic attack from an Arcane crawl ship, forcing Klik to take control to keep the Dinger airborne. Moonboy was able to use his moon plants to restore Goliath's ability to fly, as Flute stalled the Arcane ship with a masterfully placed hypnotic pattern. With the plan back on track, Klik, Flute, Moonboy, and their small squad of Kreen paratroopers leapt from on high and descended towards the temple where the Kreen Council had barricaded themselves. Back on the ground, Slow Death crashed into the Arcane factory despite her grievous wounds as K.A.I.'s Nautiloid reached the city center and delivered his payload of Kreen warriors. But they were met with fierce resistance. With desperate stakes all around and unsure where he would be the most valuable, K.A.I. leapt into the front lines to bolster the Kreen and help them take the city's landing pads. Cauldrons of hot piss were deployed, and the tide began to turn in the rebels' favor. Flute and Klik teleported into the temple, a place Klik had not seen since she was banished from her home. Within, she found an enormous abomination, an ancient undead Kreen husk that could only be one of the spirit warriors the Arcane had been concocting, along with the Kreen Council sitting in silence. She gripped her Githka and waited for her friends to arrive. This war is going pretty well. Will Slow Death survive her push against the factory? Will the crew overcome the Kreen Council? Find out right now on Better Than Heroes.
Hey, woo!
Discord, and I know Urist knows. Have
We're
any
back.
of you watched this season of Bake Off and seen
Not.
Jurgen?
Oh yeah.
I know
Piss
about
cauldron?
Jurgen. Yes.
Just watch one episode.
not
with
piss
Jurgen,
related.
And
You haven't
yeah,
seen Piss Week?
It's not
It's
people.
Everybody
Piss Week on the
gets 2
Great
cups
British
You're like-
Baking Show.
What would Kai be like
Oh.
if he had like a human disguise and was on a baking reality show? He is
Hilarious.
like Jurgen.
Truly. Oh,
Big
wow.
torture.
Hilarious. For
Case, I'm
sure.
really glad you encouraged me not to tell them when we come back. This is
Oh right, the show.
That's not
yeah?
a secret. Watch Bake Off. You can see
Kai
a
is
guy
on the-
who's
on
like
the
Aaron's character.
Yeah.
okay. Cool. So we once again find us here with the party split. On one side of the door inside the temple is Klik and Klik and Flute. And then outside of the temple, one of them standing at the doors, Moonboy. You're standing at the large closed doors of this Kreen temple.
Yes.
And Kai, you have just flown over the crowd that was cleared for you by Piss. You are with Moonboy functionally. I'm gonna put you with Moonboy in the same place, standing in front of these temple doors. And and Flute and Klik, you all are together inside of the temple. You should be able to see the map that you all are inside of on roll 20. I'm gonna plop your tokens down here in just a second, and but I would like to start with Moonboy and Kai. What are you all doing?
I think
There's a
I'm
battle
asking,
raging behind you.
Kai has flown
you do not
over-
have long.
Yeah.
Over
I think
this
that-
river of piss to join
I think Moonboy just kind of looks Kai in the eye, and he's like, "Ready?"
I'm ready. Are the Kreen paratroopers with us?
They should have been. They jumped with
Yeah.
Moonboy, right?
Yeah, they jump with Moonboy. So yeah, and remind me how many you have of them.
4, right?
4. Okay,
It's
cool.
Ram.
There's like 3
Slug,
warriors
and
and
then
light.
the Dingus and Bimbus. What are their names?
No, it's,
Thako and Haksha. It's Thako
got
and
it.
Haksha.
I want to check this door quickly for traps, magical or otherwise.
Okay, cool.
'Cause that's what I would do if I was barricading a temple.
Do an investigation check then. Good.
And the Moonboy is going to take this opportunity to whisper a small prayer to the moon and bless both he and Kai.
All right, I love it.
So that's a
Roll can
D4. Eh. Cool. One moment. 25.
All right, cool. With the 25, you can tell that there is, with the carvings of the Kreen language all throughout the door, and these different symbols and etchings of Kreen warriors, you can see magical glyphs inside of it as well. And it seems like this is both mechanically locked and magically trapped.
Oh, it's trapped with magic, and it's also locked.
Wow.
Dope.
Okay, good
If we
thing I
can deal
didn't-
with the trap
Good thing I
first.
didn't push it open. Okay, how can I help? You're blessed. Maybe we could...
Maybe you could dispel the wards?
I can definitely do that, but maybe this isn't the best way to go in. Maybe we should fly
Okay.
up.
Maybe. I mean, we're both flying, but what about the Kreen?
Let's ask the others. Moonboy's gonna jump on the Rocky Talkie and go, Click! Kai! It's a Starman! Or no, K.A.I's right here. Klik. Flute.
It's muffling the sound coming out of the rock.
Yeah, I would love for
Turning it
both
off.
of you. Yeah, both of you to do dexterity saving throws to see if you can cover it in time.
Oh no!
Nope.
Oh no!
Audible.
Surely we would have said radio silence. Oh my god, what would be the point of teleporting in?
12.
Okay, that's good enough. It's just a 10.
12.
Great.
Yeah, it's just a 10. As you all, this is an easy DC as you all are prepared for
Moonboy
this.
Immediately realizes what an embarrassing fuck he's been, and he lowers his voice and goes,
I can't go, I'm sorry. Where are you? We're at the front doors, but they're trapped and sealed with magic. Can we come find you?
How close?
Can I just look at Klik and shake my head like,
Yeah, I think they're close enough that I can speak telepathically, right? Ooh, not quite, but we also aren't there because
Sorry, I threw your tokens down on the board, and I believe that you all are over in this little alcove.
Yeah,
is
we
our
tucked
big, long
ourselves.
conversation about it.
Yeah.
Moonboy,
Yes?
I don't think we have time. Maybe we should just try
I
to
can speak
dispel these wards and then...
Okay, bang! Moonboy's gonna dispel the words.
Okay.
All right, great. What level of dispel magic are you using?
4.
Okay, cool. With that, you just see the magic almost fall down like rain water, just like dripping down the different carvings of the door, and it is still mechanically locked, but all of the magic is dispersed from it.
Okay. I think it's
Alright.
locked. Unlocked. Whatever.
Ram, do you think you can ram this door open? Or is it too big?
Look, my name ain't Ram for nothing, he says, and with that, he's just going to charge immediately at the door.
Shit.
Alright.
And let's have Aaron. Let's have you roll for him. Roll a d20 and add +4 to it.
Come on, Ram.
Ram, hit it.
Ram got a 12.
All
Oh,
right.
is he blessed?
Ouch, Ram.
Can he
Ram's
use
not
a third
blessed.
blessing?
Oh, you get 3.
Sure. Yeah. I'll give it to you. Yeah. Roll for it. Just because I want Ram to succeed. That's all. That's the only reason that's happening.
That'll make it a 15.
All right. With that, Ram smashes against it, and he looks dazed for just a second, and he kind of like falls back. But there's just a flash of moonlight, and he kind of like falls forward and smashes his head against it as he passes out for a second. And with that second, boom, you just see the doors go
Great.
and open up
Nice. Good job,
in
Ram.
front of you all.
Is he conscious?
Thanks. He's gonna have disadvantage on attack rolls. So I'm gonna put.
He
Aaron-
already did the thing that he was here for. So.
Well, hang on. I might have something for that. Okay.
Aaron, I'm putting
okay.
you in charge of. I'm putting you in charge of Ram's
Okay.
stats. Yeah.
All right. Can you send them to me?
Yes. Well, I will just tell you real quick that he has 38 hit points and an AC of 14.
Good thing we brought this fucking level 3 character with us. All right, let's do it. Oh, sorry, Ram. I didn't realize how many hit points you had, bud. You should.
He's like, doors open, and he's gonna continue charging in unless you stop him.
Ram. All right, we're going to move carefully now.
Oh, okay.
If we need you to smash any more doors, we'll let you know. Okay?
Sounds good. And with that smashed open door, Klik and Flute, you all can see that everyone who is standing on this pedestal in the middle of the room with the council seats there have noticed and are paying attention to what is about to come through that door. You see them
I probably should have
move
just
off to
unlocked
the
it.
side here and there as well.
No. This is okay.
are we? It's still an initiative, or do we just say what we want to do?
Yeah, we're not in initiative quite yet, but we're very close.
Okay, I'm going to this little alcove that we're in. There's that plain rear wall of it, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to cast Major Image halfway through the room that looks like the rest of the room, but empty. Like a Mission Impossible type screen. And I'll kind of show Klik that we can go in it, and it's nobody's in here, and then we can come out of it.
Whoa.
Okay, cool. So
Cool.
just to clarify,
That's incredible.
you are in this alcove on the south west side of the room, kind of right by the doors,
Yes.
and you are putting a magical image over the space that you are in, so that you can.
Like halfway.
Can you draw it?
Yeah.
On the room. Basically, I'm just splitting the room, so if you stood in the doorway and looked in, it would look empty, and you could even walk a little bit into the room, and it would be empty. But if you cross the middle plane of the room, you're behind the illusion, and if we were hiding back there, you would see us.
Okay,
Where?
but this is
Can you
just
draw it
your
on the
little
map, Andrew?
This is
What's
just
that?
your little alcove, right? This is not the full.
Yes,
you're not going for the
it's
full
just
part of it. It's just the alcove. that
This
you
little alcove where Klik and I are. Sorry, it
were-
won't
Okay,
let me
cool. No,
draw.
I just wanted to
a
make
line.
sure.
Okay. Is this the line? So see how I'm like bisecting the room like this?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fully
like
got
that.
it. I just wanted to make sure that you didn't mean the full 100-foot
No,
plus
that's
temple
not that
you're
big
in.
of an
Yeah.
illusion.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I was just double checking. So.
Yeah.
So that because I want to make sure that we are on the same page going into this. So.
Cool.
Great. You absolutely can cast that. Does anyone want to do anything else?
Click Flute. We're on our way in. Are you ready? Where are you?
I'll
am.
telepath back I'll speak in his mind. Oh boy.
That's called telepathing back.
Telepath them as a verb. That one. And just say we're in the alcove to the left of the door. We're in we're covered by an illusion.
So, can we get in there without?
I mean, there's. I'll communicate that there's four Tohr-Kreen. There's one big honking Kreen that is super scary, and
Is he a guy you know? Is it like someone from high school?
no,
Is it
he's
like
one-
a biff type?
You don't have to be
I mean,
scared.
Biff type, yes, but it looks like no Kreen I've ever seen
Got it.
before.
I hate bullies.
Necro
No Kreen
Biff.
I've ever seen. Episode titled.
Like no Kreen I've
All
ever
right,
seen.
I'll look back to our crew and be like, all right, let's go in. Follow me. And I'll sort of hug this wall to the left of the door and make our way towards this alcove.
So who's stepping in first?
Me!
Okay, cool. What is your AC?
There it is.
Uh-oh.
My AC is, excuse me, bring my character sheet, 22.
All right. I hit one time. So you're going to take 7 points of piercing damage as with that an arrow smashes into your side from one of the Kreen that is hidden behind a pillar up front here. And even though they are draped in royal robes, they don't seem to be like super old Kreen. Like Klik well enough to tell that these aren't like wizened older Kreen that you would imagine would be on this council. They are younger folks dressed in kind of like fancier garb than that.
Wow, they see us.
They have these stoles around us. So now I would love for us to go ahead and enter initiative. So if you could roll
Almost got rid of
initiative.
my defensive field.
23.
Oh boy,
Nice.
let's go.
That's a 19 for me.
All right.
Hang on, my.
Can I tell which one the arrow came
Hi,
from?
Scully.
Yes,
17.
Yeah.
the one closest to the door that is labeled Kreen for K.A.I. You said you had a 19. Flute, you had a
Correct.
17.
I also got a 19.
Great, look at that. And then I have Gregory Punch on this for some reason. Shout out. To
Yes! He's back! We can
Punch.
use him now.
I'll take a
Just
Gregory
in time.
Punch
I knew
this
he'd come
moment.
back with talent just when we needed them. What a cool way to resolve that, Harlan. Thank you.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
So
I need to make a concentration check. Sorry.
Oh, all right, go for it.
Because I have fly up right now.
Oh, all right. That's right, you do. Whoa.
I passed.
Okay, great. So Gluck and
Man.
Ram rolled really well as well, so they're going to be going the top of this initiative order as well too. Klik, but you are up first.
All right. I am. So the illusion. So there's a wall here, and
Cat.
I know she's ridiculous.
She's so good.
Actually, I should get her out of here. She's gonna be.
She's
up
the
in
cosmic
microphone.
kitty that watches over all things in the
Yeah.
VTH
She's
universe.
doing good.
She's gonna have a soft purring over the audio for.
Can it be accepted
Klik
lore?
is tense. She vibrates her armor.
Yeah. The illusion, you can only see the empty room if you're looking at it like from the bottom right? Like this area is like you would have to enter this way. Just so I
Yes.
understand this map, because this arc on the top is yeah. Okay.
No, the arc on the top, is like a wall, so you can't.
That's what I
see
thought,
any-
yeah.
exactly. Yes.
Okay.
Does it connect to the ceiling?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I am going to maintain blur, and I'm going to sneak out here, and I'm gonna Haka Chatkcha at. I guess how far is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. No, at this fellow with the bow and arrow here.
All right. Cool. Yeah. He is the first one who's like stepped down and shot. You saw another shot did come from over here as well. That other like Kreen number 1 in the corner, but that one that is closest to you, you absolutely can shoot that shot. So if you roll a d20 and add your attack
Yeah.
modifier to it, you absolutely can.
That is a 16 to hit.
All right. Where did you go? Where did my... that hits exactly.
Ooh, thank
it just...
God.
Yeah, you can tell that it is wearing armor under the, like, vestibule that it has on, and, like, small cloak, but you know where Kreen armor is, especially these Jadorian Kreen, so you just, like, right under the side there, and he flicks his head over, and you see he's just holding a huge Githka himself as well. Yeah.
That is 11 damage on the first hit.
All right.
Magical slashing damage.
Let's go.
And I'm gonna send another Chatkcha his way, and that is a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh, all right. Keep it going. Yeah, as you just
That's
sling
9
that.
magical
hell yeah.
slashing.
Okay, cool. You just sling that first blade, and then it smashes into his side, and it just magically comes back to you, and you throw it again as he's adjusting to move toward you. But as he does, he just like steps out into the second blade attack that's coming at him and smashes into his side. There's just like a spray of this like greenish pale ichor it's green blood.
So I used 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I can get most of the way back. But I'll get back around this wall. 10, 15.
Oh no, bots in the chat.
Oh no, bots. Oh no. Damn, our automon is off. Thank you. Get out of here, kid. Get out of here.
That
Cool
is-
future we got to live into.
Bots in the chat! Bots in the chat!
Where's John Connor when you need him?
At least it's not like a fucking punishment raid or something.
God. Jesus.
What the fuck is that?
nightmare.
It's bad.
I don't even
Yeah.
want to know.
It's too
That
dark.
is
I
all
need
I
to
got.
murder your characters. All right, it's too dark. Okay, great.
It's the final shape
Yeah.
of BTH. It's the final
So
boss.
yeah, as this Kreen warrior thinks he has the drop on his enemies, he is got by you stepping out there, but he turns and can like at least sees you over-ish there. He doesn't know exactly where you. He doesn't know about the illusion or anything. He just knows that you came from that direction. With that, it is going to be the spirit warrior's turn, and he is going to
They're
leap
going to pray.
Yeah, I can get.
toward you, and he's going to smash down right between you and Moonboy.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna double check that I have the movement to do. I do. So you just see him, this like huge hulking form, bend down and whoom up in the air and fly across the room and smash down. And
Oh my
I
God.
need.
What?
And when he hits the ground, it just shakes it, and you feel it like you're both lifted off for a second.
Well, I think we're both flying.
You're both flying, right? He doesn't
Yeah.
know that.
Oh.
But I would like to, you still have to make a strength saving throw, but you can do so with advantage.
Ooh,
Okay, and we're blessed as well.
Yeah, because he's using something called a jump slam attack, and so it's
Yeah.
smashing down between you two, but he's still going down in between you two, so he still
This
gets
is
a chance to. hit
So
you.
crazy, and it's happened a few times on stream. I rolled 16 2 times, but with my
Wow.
guidance, that's an 18.
All right, cool. You succeed.
I got a 15. I'm going to use a flash of genius and
Alrighty.
make it a 20, because I don't want whatever this does to happen to me.
I don't want whatever this
Yeah.
is.
So with his athletic ability, he just slides right between you all and doesn't hit you at all, expecting the shake of the ground there to do enough to mess with you all. But he sees that you're both flying, and you just hear. So he kind of just looks this way and that at you both, and he smells awful. It smells like a rotting corpse.
Oh,
That smell that you were both familiar with. Yeah. And
I've heard about it.
Yeah. Yeah, you just see it. You can see it on Moonboy's face. It's like
I can
when,
see the stink lines coming off of him, but
Yeah. It's like when Sarah doesn't want to watch a part in a horror movie that's really bad. She'll just watch me react to the really gory, gross part, and that's that's what I imagine Kai is. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that is the Spirit Warrior's turn, and it is now Moonboy's turn.
I don't know. Knowing Moonboy would be like,
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, Ram gets to go first.
what was your
Get him,
initiative, Moonboy?
Ram. Get him, Ram.
one more time.
What was your initiative, Moonboy?
19. Ram is 20.
Oh, we both got 19 now.
Yeah.
So Ram is going to move. He's got 30 feet here, and he is going to run up and ram the Spirit Warrior.
Get him, ram him.
This Kreen with a very wide, big head, just has an extra thick carapace on his forehead, just runs forward and is like, "No, you!" And he's gonna do an attack here for him. I'm gonna
on,
roll
Ram.
for it. You're just in charge of keeping track of his HP, Aaron. That is gonna be a 15 to hit, which misses. So he just kind of bounces
Ram,
off.
hang on, sorry. Reaction. Roll an additional D6, Ram. The
Okay, what is this
Moonboy.
for?
This is the
This is
Moonboy's
an unarmed
feature. This
attack.
is it's a good day.
Oh,
It's
that's
a good
right.
day. Roll an additional D6.
What did I say it was?
15.
A 15.
A 15, that gets him exactly what he needed. I got a 1 on the D6, and he got him
No,
exactly what he needed to
come
hit.
Nice.
And
And we
so,
found out it's DC, so that's good.
Still works.
yeah. Okay, cool. So Ram is going to do I just rolled a 6 on the D6. Ram is going to do 6 points of
Incredible.
damage. Again, with this moon flash, he just gets he's going up to this thing, and yeah, exactly. He gets kind of there's a flash of light from you, and he kind of gets confused, but because of that, he just lands right on target and kind of hits this thing's knee, and you hear a little bit of a crunch as it takes those 6 points of
Oh.
damage.
Give him
Harlan, did you roll initially with bless?
No,
Because he was blessed.
he
Oh,
was
he
blessed.
was
Is that on?
blessed. So you
Is it on attack rolls too? I
Yeah,
can never
it's,
remember.
it's attack
Okay.
rolls, and I
It's
can read it
attacks
to
and
you.
saves, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So you may not
All right.
need to use that.
Yeah, keep your reaction, Jordan.
Oh,
keep your
okay.
reaction.
I shall. Okay, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good reminder, Rachel.
Good catch.
We are all the DM. Okay, cool. It is now Moonboy's turn. Kai, you will be the next person to go.
Okay. Does that ram move this guy at all, or are we still all in?
Nope, you're all still there. Yeah.
Okay.
He's flanked though.
He is flanked. It's not really the Moon Boys.
Yeah, you
Is
can.
this a humanoid?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Jeez. I'm sorry, guys. I had a couple options here, and
It's the curse of the druids. They have too many
it's
spells.
the curse of the druid.
Yeah, just
Okay.
yeah, go for it. Just a shout real quick while you're thinking about it.
Please,
real quick
go
shout
ahead,
out to Josh Smith, who made this amazing map that is the temple here. It's so cool. I love it so much. And he gave me exactly what I wanted for the second room too. So be excited.
The second
And-
room.
A ball pit?
Yeah,
No scary
side?
bosses.
Can I ask a question while Moonboy's thinking?
absolutely. Yeah.
From where I am right here, can I see this foyer area? Or are these walls on the side, these curved things?
They are all everything that is not a pillar is a wall. If that
Okay.
makes sense.
So from where I am, I would need to kind of come out and through this little like.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
hall?
The things that look like rib cage things.
Yeah.
These?
Those are not. Those are structural things that hold the room up. But if you look up at them, I'll give you this for free since you mentioned Josh's cool art. They just hang down to about 30 feet above you. So they're just things that, like, let's say if you were flying, you could hide behind up there. This is kind of like based off a church. So if you can imagine just like ornate
Sick.
things
Okay.
up on the ceiling. Yeah.
So where I am,
So
I
Flute
can
see Kai from here.
I can see Kai, and I can see the big bad boss.
Actually, I'm going to go back on this. Specifically, those things around the door those are down on the ground. The things farther into the room are up on the ceiling. You cannot see Kai from where you are.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
These are like rafter types.
Yes.
They're
These
load
are
bearings.
Exactly.
Okay. Moonboy is going to use my bonus action to engage. He bursts into his starry form as soon as this thing attacks. It's almost like a fear reaction. He's like, ah! And then the scream turns into 1,000 screams, and he fills
Hell
with
yeah.
horrible moonfire. And he will take the disengage action and fly directly upwards. But as part of this feature, when I burst into star form, I can make ranged spell attack against this guy.
Ooh, nice.
Whoa, that's crazy. I was
Yes.
gonna shout you out for using the disengage action because like it's so underutilized, but now you're just crushing it. You get double kudos.
Now you're just taking too much candy, sir. Okay, here we go. So this will be the guiding bolt, sort of, kind of thing.
all right, let's
So
go.
8 and 8, 16.
To hit?
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's exactly what you need to hit. That is his AC.
great. Give me just 1 second for the damage here. Ratatatat. Not great. 4, 5, 6, 7 damage.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you fly up above him, kind of like in this swirl of
Yeah.
moonlight. You changed your form, and there's a flash back down. It's almost like lightning, but it just has this moonbeam effect
Heck yeah.
down on him, and it just lights him up for a moment, and you just see this huge carapace standing there that looks muscular and powerful. And
Snap him with that
rotting as
moonbeam.
well.
I'm gonna go my full speed to 25 straight up.
Okay, cool. All right, please keep note of how high you are in the air.
I will do this.
Thank you.
How high are the ceilings?
The ceilings are 60 feet high. And let's see. That is good turn, Moonboy. That's going to bring up Kai here.
All right, Kai's turn. I'm going to turn towards the giant creature, and I'm going to sort of use my flying to jump up and Superman punch him in the face.
All right.
Get him,
Hell
get
yeah,
him,
let's
get
go.
him.
My thunder gauntlet.
And
Nice.
so you were blessed with the light of the moon, my friend.
Let's go.
Excellent. All right, that's above a 16. It's 24. That's going to hit.
Absolutely hits.
All right. He's going to. Ooh, nice. He's going to take 15 points of thunder damage and have
Holy
disadvantage on attacks against anyone except for me.
Alrighty.
Get it.
And I'm going to, as I'm hovering kind of around his head, I'll use my second attack with the Arcane Obliterator, and
Get it.
a beam blasts out from my shoulder, also targeting the dude's face.
Hell yeah.
All right.
That's going to be exactly a 16.
No way.
Thank you for that bless, because I rolled a 3.
Yeah. Thank
Look
the
at it.
moon.
Thank you, the moon.
You're welcome, Alan. Now he's sort of Australian, isn't he?
He's going to take 16 points of force damage.
Holy shit, okay.
And I will use my bonus action to deploy my defensive field as I sort of glow with a bubble of bluish light and gain some temporary hit points.
All right,
Nice.
sounds
And
good.
that will be my turn.
Huge. That was, I don't think you all have missed yet. So great turn here as you just standing in front of this like 7 to 9 feet tall spirit warrior, this like undead Kreen standing in front of you, and you just smash him in the face here, and there's this bubble floating around you. After
I'm
that.
flying in the air. I'm sort of buzzing around his head.
Hell yeah. Okay, cool.
The art for the spirit warrior is so cool and scary. I can't get
It's
over
so
it.
scary. Yeah. Will Potoff
well
did it.
crushed
If you
then.
can see it on screen right now, it's so spooky.
Something about the eyes or lack thereof.
Yeah. With that, Gluck is going to run in as well, and is going to go 5, 10, 15.
Oh my god.
And is going to take a swipe at this undead thing, and he's going to be like, fuck you, man! And he's going to swing his weapon at it.
Language. Gluck. Language.
Gosh, he hit too, and that is going to be. I just rolled another 6. God damn, I'm roasting my own cool spooky monster.
Gluck,
Cool. This is- yeah, so he just like, now that this thing is surrounded, Gluck's Githka he doesn't have a Githka. He has like a more of a like broken blade on a stick than anything, and then he just like smashes into.
We couldn't get him a weapon. Christ.
got a vein.
It's good enough, yeah. Smashes it into the side there, and he proves it's good enough as he just like slashes into the side, and you just see a big like chunk of the carapace fall off, like an
Oof.
ice chunk to the ground. And
What's
that's going to be the.
I'm gonna tell all the guys around to get inside while you can. I'll hold him down.
1, 2, 3. This one is going to step over here
Yes.
and shoot at Ram. This Kreen warrior steps out from behind a pillar here, and he shoots his shot at Ram. That is going to miss. I would love to get a dice roll. It would be great. Someday it'll happen. And then that is going to. After this is the nice fun chunk. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's Flute's turn.
All right.
And then I will get to go a bunch. It'll be great.
Cool.
It'll be great.
I just want to know how many of these guys I'm aware of. Do I know this guy? Do I know this guy? And do I know this guy?
Well, you saw them all around the pillar before they scattered out, because you were in here before that they knew that you were in here. So unless you are looking for someone who was not in the original group, you know that there are 4 Kreen warriors and this spirit warrior inside of here.
Okay, great. Then I'm going to run up into the mouth of this thing right here, and I'll brandish my sword and cast Shatter on the center guy, which will also hit the other 2. They all have to make Constitution saving throws.
All right, that's 3 Constitution saving throws, right?
Yes, DC
And what is
16.
your? Ooh, all 3 of them succeeded. There we go. There are some dice rolls for me.
Okay, well, they'll take half of terrible damage rolls. So
Oh, no.
they take 8 thunder damage each.
All right, 8.
That was alright.
8.
That's all right. That's all right.
And then I shall run back into my little hiding room behind my screen.
I love that Andrew has brilliantly positioned the spell casting so
Yeah.
that Flute can be a coward. That's just good RP right there, right?
You're not gonna bait me. You're not gonna bait me into coming out.
It's
The-
tactics.
You-
No, I'm.
This is why
I'm,
he's the Windrider.
commending you. I'm commending
Because
you
he's
for good
cunning,
roleplay
like a
and
panther.
good power
He
games.
lives in
Great.
the shadows, man.
Okay, cool. So I get 3 attacks real quick from the other Kreen warriors that are in the room, and you see them Flute, like as you're backing up, just kind of like they take this damage. There's an explosion in the room, and they all kind of shake it off, kind of crouch down, and move to position themselves strategically throughout here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that's going to be a flanking attack. 5, 10, 15, 20. There we go.
I am flying.
How high off the ground are you, though? I don't.
I mean, how high is the Spear Warrior's head?
Yeah, you said around.
It's a
his
good
head.
point. Yeah, it said. I actually specifically said 7 to 9 feet. So
Yeah.
That's where I am.
great. So
I mean, if
would
that
say,
still flanks me, that's fine. That's
Yeah.
where I am.
yeah, very fine. Case is advocating for you in my ear, just so you know. So
Thank you, Case.
all 3 Kreen are gonna get flanks here. So, oh no, you're right. Actually, Case corrected me. She was not. It was the other way around. She was advocating for me.
Thank you, Case.
Okay, what is your AC? I got
AC
3.
is
I got
22.
Okay, nothing got over 20, so even with advantage against you, and so all of them are just swinging their Githkas, and you're just whoosh, 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 and they're only hitting this blue arcane energy under you. It's just like kids poking at a piñata almost, as these very powerful warriors just slash it and only hit blue energy here. And that is going to bring us to the top of the initiative order with Klik.
This is the one with damage on it from me before, right? This guy on the far left.
Yeah, no, it is. Yes, you're right.
that-
It is.
I
It
think
is,
so.
Yes, yes
Okay.
you're right. Yes.
I've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can I sneak in here? Can I go in this bad boy? I guess.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Is there a way for me to flank them? I don't know. Can I stand here? Is this a place you can stand?
Yes. Specifically because you are very agile. I'm not going to make you roll for it. It's like a small
Sick.
bench that you can just like step up on.
All right.
So that's where you can get flanking. Yes.
I will attack this guy with my Githka.
All right. Get in there. And
That
you step up
is
behind as he's poking at K.A.I. You take a swing at him.
a 19 to hit.
That hits absolutely.
We're going to do. 12 slashing.
All right. That does a lot of damage to him. In fact, sorry, I was moaning in chat about how you all always hit. And with that, you're going to step up. All 3 of them are just like slicing at the flying K.A.I, who's floating above them, kind of like still in this Piss Christ form. And I'm going to say as much as I possibly can.
Jesus Christ!
Come on.
And as one of them steps, like slashes up and kind of like jumps up, he just gets skewered through the chest by the back of Klik's blade here as it just whoops
Nice.
through him. Yeah, so that Kreen is down. You have taken down one of the Kreen warriors.
Sick. Okay.
Right.
That's nice. So I have another attack. But I am not within range of one.
Do you have more movement?
I do. Can I move and then use my second attack?
Yes, yeah. But just, you probably will not be able to get back in that little alcove. But
Oh no. I still have blur up, so I'm just gonna try and knock out some folks here.
absolutely.
Harlan,
Cool.
it's now known as the Coward's Closet. Please use
Yeah.
the appropriate
Okay.
term.
Was that you or chat? Who
Sounds like
thought
a
of it?
thrift
that's
store.
I sort of
great.
liked
Welcome to the
having-
Coward's Closet.
All right. I'll just move.
The Coward's Closet. Jackets for frightened men.
I can't. If I go here, am I flanking? Am I flanking Big Boy?
No,
With
you
the-
have
with
to
the,
be
with the guy over here. No, you have to
Oh,
be on
yeah,
adjacent
Ram,
ones.
specifically because
Ram
of
is over
Ram,
here?
you are.
Yeah,
you
that's
have
what I thought.
advantage
Oh, I should
because
have
of
been
Rams.
flanking
Yeah.
you too.
Sick.
Hold on.
All right. That is a 23 to hit.
Ted's gonna kill me when he sees how I move these pieces around. Okay.
And that is 11 slashing.
All right, cool. To the big boy, right? To the spirit warrior himself.
Yes.
As this slashes down and just like cuts into his carapace right there. And you can see there are like big chunks. It's like peeling a crab every time you do a lot of damage to him, or there's just a large bit of this like undead carapace that falls off and smells awful on the ground.
Peeling a crab.
Sure.
It's
Do you have
super
another
gross.
attack?
That
No,
is
that's 2.
No,
Yeah.
that's 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Oh, wait.
Wait. You have your
I
bonus
should have a
action.
third.
Action, right?
Yeah.
I have a bonus action attack. Yeah. Okay.
You have 2
Sorry.
attacks and a bonus attack.
I was using my. That does not hit. It's 13 hit.
Fighters are crazy. Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
wait. Reaction. Roll another d6.
Hey. 16.
The fates are in our favor.
I don't have Harlan. There's Harlan's face.
I'm sorry, Arlen.
I was in roll 20, but I was like, I could see Harlan's face right now.
That's another 9.
No, it's good. Laugh now. Great. Okay. Cool. How much damage? I'm sorry, I got distracted by
9
my own ego.
on the third attack.
All right. Cool. Yeah.
It'll do that.
This one goes all the way through his chest and is like
Yes,
sticking
yes.
at the side here, but you see him just like pull himself off of it and look around toward you and just at you, Klik. And he starts to move toward you. And instead, is that the end of your turn? Is that
Yes.
it? Do you want to move at all?
Yep, that's it. I
Okay.
don't think I can. Yeah. Nope.
All right, great. Luckily, he does not have a recharge on this, and so he is just going to jump up in the air, not more than 5 feet, and just kind of like float there for a second and smash himself back down. And I need Klik, K.A.I, and Moonboy to all roll dexterity saving throws, as well. Moonboy and K.A.I, you can do so with advantage. Ram and Gluck are both going to roll one. Gluck failed, Ram succeeded, and I'm also going to
Ram-
have the 2 enemies roll as
Ram
well.
is blessed. Kai is blessed. I'm blessed. I'm also 25 feet in the air. Does that change things?
Yes, you do not have to roll.
Okay.
I got a
22.
21.
Cool. Gluck still failed, but all of you succeed. Fuck you guys. And you just see Gluck falls prone right here.
God.
And he
Is he dead?
you can when he falls in the ground, you can see his body just kind of like goes limp for a second, and he's okay. He like gets himself up, but when he starts to get up, but when you see him like start to get up off the ground, he's like very wiggly and weak, like he's trying to push himself up.
He's
and he's
wiggly!
like, shaking when he does.
He's gone wiggly.
He's got wiggly magic.
he truly has gone wiggly. That is correct. Yeah.
Wiggly!
No, it's funny. It's a funny thing to yell as we flee.
In battle. Wiggly!
He's got that wiggly magic.
All right.
then the beat
It is
drops.
Ram's turn, who is going to try and take another smash here. He has a
He has advantage.
God damn it. Holy shit.
He
Did he
jumped
crit?
into a flanking position.
Good job, Ram.
I know. I really did this to myself. With this, Ram, like he like smashes everybody in the ground and like wavers everybody, but it doesn't waver Ram, who doesn't move at all, and he just looks over, and when he jumps back down, he just goes, "Ugh!" And he headbutts the back of this spirit warrior's head, and the head falls off in front of you, Klik.
What?
And it is
Ram!
down on the ground. Ram got this, and he's like, "Oh shit, what did I do? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh wait, it's good this time. It's good this time when
did
I
it,
broke
Ram.
something."
I've killed again.
Huge.
Wow.
See, you were making fun of Ram when I said I wanted Ram, and
Yeah.
kid's getting it done.
The kid
Yeah.
gets
Get
it
it done. Okay, cool. It is Moonboy's turn.
Great. Okay, so it's dead.
Roll a perception check.
will do just that. Oh no. 15.
Yeah, it's dead.
It's dead?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Nope. No, it's
Yes.
not.
Yeah.
No way.
Okay. But Moonboy thinks it is, huh? Okay,
Yep.
so he's gonna fly in over everything, and he's going to turn around. Well, wait. Does he see this person?
Yes, you can see everybody that is on the board currently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me just 1 second to look at a spell. See within range. Sorry.
While you're doing it, Andrew, congrats on Duster meeting his Kickstarter goal. It was awesome. A lot of art from Josh Smith and Will Podorf in there. Will did the art for the Spirit Warrior that the NPC just knocked the head off of, and Josh did the map up here. So
Moonboy, Moonboy holds his hand up in the air, and you see for a brief second a glimpse of it's almost like a scale model of a titanic silver moon, and then it shatters into 1 billion pieces, and all 3 of these thingies will need to make wisdom saving throws for me, please.
Yeah. Cool. These like Kreen warriors that are like gathered
Yes.
around this carapace. Absolutely.
Yes, the non-carapace guy.
Wait. So, yeah, the 2 that are around Kai and the other one.
Bamf. Yeah.
Yeah, and it doesn't affect your friends if they are inside of it. It's like
Does
3
not
targets.
affect my
you can
friends.
Okay, great. All right, cool. Just double
3
check.
targets of my choice that I can see within 60 feet.
Look at that. Okay, cool. And what kind of save was it?
You are trying to beat a spell save 16 wisdom.
Okay, cool. 2 of them failed and 1 of them succeeded. The one that succeeded is number 2 over here, the farthest one away from you.
The farthest one away, that Wang, that's
Yeah.
the one I mainly wanted to get. Okay, the 2 back here are held. That's hold person.
Okay, cool. Yeah, they're like mid-strike against Kai here, and you just see
Yeah.
them freeze in place immediately. Just
Yeah, their eyes kind of go silver with moony glaze. And if you were to look closely at those eyes, they'd have little craters in them.
Gross.
it's full moon tonight. Go look at it. It's gonna be amazing.
I know, I heard. It's incredible.
I looked at it a bunch last night. It was amazing. So, okay, cool. Great turn as you just have flown above the whole fight here, and the 2 that are closest to you all are frozen stock still.
And I
What's
think...
up, Aaron? Wait, Aaron, do you have a question?
No.
I was just trying to confirm what was going on with the guards.
Yeah. They're
Um,
held.
and I don't think that affects my feature. I think it has to be an attack spell. And as a bonus action... So no, I can use a bonus action to attack that one that survived, actually.
All right, go for it. Roll that attack roll. With
I
your
will
starry
do
form, is that
just
what it is?
that. Yes.
Cool. Yeah, this like moon energy flies off of your form and heads to him.
Attack, please. I've bunked it up. 10 to hit.
All right. A 10 does not hit as it just
10
kind of
does
like
not
flies
hit.
past. As he sees you, he feels that spell, he's ready for something else, and he dodges out of the way here. Even though they're getting trounced by you, they are still able warriors.
Sure.
And
Unfortunately, this hold person spell has dropped my blessings, Kai. And
okay, cool.
Understood.
Ram.
Thank you for remembering that. All right, Kai, you are up after Moonboy.
All right, Kai's going to fly his fly speed forward 60 feet.
Hell yeah.
And is there like a door to the rest of the temple that I can see?
Yes, you can see that there are these 2 alcoves right on the side of the door. There seem to be 2 ritual chambers on the west and east wall. There are separate small rooms. The main piece of this room is a raised dais with these stone chairs in a circle around them. Klik, that's where you got ostracized from this community. And then
Ooh.
10 feet back is a 20-foot tall door, 25, that is kind of this like very aged wooden these aged wooden doors. The other ones are very like ornately carved stone doors on the outside, and these are just like very blank, old pieces of wood that are the 2 doors into the next room here. And Klik would have told you, like, it is common knowledge that this is kind of like the domain of the council.
I'm going to look back at the remaining Kreen warrior and say, surrender now, and you can rejoin the free people of Jadurian. And then I'm going to turn my attention towards the door and check it for traps.
Okay, cool. All right.
Since time is of the essence,
Do
do you want me to make a check for that guy, or would that be my action?
You can choose here between intimidating him out of the, like, trying to like convince him or intimidate him out of the fight, or checking for traps on the door.
I'm checking for traps on the door.
Okay, great.
I'm not giving
so
him that much of my attention.
when you yell at him with that, he just kind of ignores you and is like barely paying attention.
Fine. I get
Great.
it. I see.
Then it's death.
Then roll an investigation check.
Investigation. That is gonna be a dirty 20.
All right. This one is just mechanically locked. It seems to not have like a keyhole. It seems to be barred from the inside. As you can tell, there are no magical traps on it. There's no keyhole. You can kind of press on it a little bit, and there's just a very solid thunk that seems to just be barred.
All right. Well, I can't try to unlock it this turn since I used my action. So that's it for me.
All right, great. That is going to bring up Gluck, who's going to use half his movement to stand up, and he's going to run up to one of the held ones and kind of like look at you, Klik, for if he's supposed to attack them or not.
Yeah, that was gonna. She's gonna give him a no and we're trying to win the people at this point.
He like nods understandably, like when you're like shake him off it, he's like got it. Like don't attack the fallen already. He kind of
Yeah, she said that after just taking one out.
But you can still he's kind of like still shaking there. He's like no, it's different. They were fighting. This one's not fighting. I get you.
Gluck, if you know them, try and befriend them.
He's
We
like
need all the help we can get.
anyone who's hanging outside of the temple at this point, there's no one who has ever talked to me. And he's just going to use the rest of his movement to go over there and go with you. But you can tell that there is a wobble to him. He seems to be just like weakened in some way from that jump.
Quickly!
Wiggling and a wobbling.
Do I get a strength save against this
the
whole
wiggles.
person, Jordan, on their, or do I get a wisdom save on their turn?
Let me just check RQ. Yes, I believe you do on every turn.
Cool. All right. I gotta get a 16. That one succeeded, and that one succeeded as well. So they both break out.
At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends on the target. Bummer. So they're both out?
Well, I
a
actually
wisdom
went. There's a flute between the two of them. So the one went first, but that's its whole turn. So you just kind of see it like,
see.
no, I have earned my place here. It kind of it says in Kreen, and flute you all use. It is your turn.
All right. Is Moonboy still flying up above the ground, or is he down low?
Yes. It's
I'm
25
above
feet in the
there.
air.
Great. Then I'm going to cast another shatter back where this pillar is, and it'll kind of like
Dope.
reflect
Great
back
move.
and get both those guys in the back. Constitution saving throw DC 16.
All right. One failed and one succeeded.
All right. So the one that failed is going to take 18 points of thunder damage, and the one
Woo!
that made it is going to take 9 points of thunder
Woo!
damage.
All
Very
right.
nice.
Okay. All right.
And then I will move. So it's 25.
Did the held one which did succeed or fail?
Well, it's about to break out anyway, so I kind of
Okay.
just waved it.
Well, there
But
you
the 1 and 4, these two right here,
Okay,
are the
yeah.
ones that took damage, and it seems like the one closer to the north here it took more damage than the other one. So yeah, all right, cool.
That's my turn.
It is. All right, yeah, Flute in the what did you call it? Coward's closet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't have
boop,
enough
boop.
movement to get back in, but I'm heading there. I'm heading there.
Hey, I like the branded maneuver of the coward's closet. So
Oh man.
Welcome to
That-
Coward's Closet.
Whimteaser brand.
Yep.
Coward's Closet.
It's
one's
the new
gonna-
name of this move.
this one's gonna move over here and take a shot at
very
you,
good.
Moonboy.
I wasn't sure what was coming.
Okay.
It's gonna take a
It's right here in the room. Gross.
Yeah,
bro.
it is gonna do It's gonna do 7 points of piercing damage to you as it shoots a longbow attack at you. And one of the reasons I was fucking this up so bad is all of them have 2 attacks, and I've just been fucking that up this bad.
Oh my goodness.
No
So-
redos. Sorry.
Love to see it.
That's
brutal.
a 13 to hit. That's gonna miss, right?
That misses. My AC
alright,
is
cool.
17.
All right, cool. Yeah, so you just take 7 points of damage as one of its longbow shots hits you and smashes into your side, but your starry form just kind of like consumes the arrow, even though it does
Totally.
damage.
Oh, love it.
And we are going to be back at the top of the initiative order here with Klik.
Klik is going to approach these. Do I recognize any of the Kreen left in the room by any chance?
Roll a history check. It's difficult.
I believe it. 12. No.
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
14.
You probably still have the bardic
Oh.
inspiration I gave you too.
I do, but I don't think it's gonna. I mean, I can try.
They're
History
all,
is a +2. Yeah.
They're all kind of like younger bro Kreen. So you can
so
keep
no.
rolling for it, but they just have this like very jocular
Different
like
crowd.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Did you guys see that Unearthed Arcana for the Bro Crane stat block?
Sounds
little
Joel
flat-brimmed
Crane,
baseball
Tohr-Kreen,
cap.
Bro Crane.
I'm gonna gesture toward Ram and Gluck and our fellow bro Kreens
Bro
and say
Kreens.
like
Great.
your duty here is done. You've lost this fight. We came here to reclaim this castle for those who still believe in the Kreen ways. You can join us, or you can be a prisoner of the New Age.
If you're lucky.
Roll a persuasion check.
Klik's great at those.
It will
boy.
be. It will be your action if you are trying to like get them to leave the fight. If you're like
Oh yeah,
persuading them. Yeah.
she is trying.
Okay.
Lay down your arms.
And she rolled a big 5. So
Cool. Yeah. They all got above a
it's
10.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them goes, we would never break our honor. We would never run away from a fight. This is our home, not yours. And they all like kind of like clench their weapons and bear down.
Then you will die alongside those who betrayed their own.
What an honor.
And
Oh.
she'll
Brutal.
she's actually gonna run, I think. I'm gonna use my full action and move 40 feet to where Kai is.
Cool.
'Cause
Wow.
Yeah.
You will get one opportunity attack against you from the one
Will I?
bro crane.
Oh yeah, from this guy, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. I already used my
He misses.
action. I can't. If I don't use my action, then I cannot use my bonus action. Can I use my? And I can't use my second attack because that's how it works. Kreen aren't supposed to talk, but this is diplomatic. Klik. 40 feet gets me to there.
Yeah.
All right. So
One of
she
them
is
yells-
just going to leap from the ground to the table and whiz past one of these little doofuses.
Dias, Rachel, Dias. It's not a table. Come on. It's like a cool. It's like a cool
dais.
stone
It's
structure.
like a big table.
What is a dais?
It's,
But
it's
a
a
big table.
knights of the perpendicular table.
Yeah,
It's
You're totally. You're
Knights
totally.
of the rhombus.
You're totally right. Yeah, one of them, as you just kind of like jump up and away, one of them yells, "You're the invader here," and
Yeah, the
that
guy who's
is-
friends with that big zombie.
Sweet burn,
yeah.
asshole.
Yeah, you see what your fucking
Shit, this-
dude is doing? Did you check this motherfucker out? That's
Yeah, look
twisted.
at your mans, bro.
when you say that, you see what you think is like a twitch on the body, but it splits open from the
God
back,
damn it.
and you see what looks like a spine for a second, and then you're like, oh wait, no, that's armor. As a Meridian track soldier steps up and out of the carapace,
What?
and like wipes this slime off of him.
He's
and
a
he
flesh
goes-
Gundam?
We knew that they were. They told us they were.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
I don't remember
some
that
of us
part.
forgot.
What?
Super
The
cute.
the
Oh
general
yeah,
told
they
us this.
soul bond, right? I
with
remember
a
now.
dead Kreen husk.
Gross.
Yikes. Well, that guy's got to be hurt, right? Like, you don't walk out of a car crash just squeaking.
You hear
clean.
Flute in the coward's closet. Dibs on Klik. when she's dead.
I get it.
I went ram.
Go double green. That double
yeah.
green flavor.
Moonboy, he looks completely unscathed. He just has this like weird
Whoa.
kind of like
Scathe him.
juice
I
on,
pointed.
on him.
Scathe him.
Wow.
Yep,
got
and we
juice
left
on him.
all-
He kind of
I
cracks
left-
his neck. Yeah, he cracks his neck. He's like, it was slowing me down anyway.
I
And
hate
he
it.
pulls out a big sword.
Big
now in
yeah.
his
Question:
elven form.
Is my hunter's mark still on him?
No, because it has a different physical body.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
Okay, so when it went down, I could have moved it as a bonus action, which I can do now, right? Because
Yes,
I haven't used my
on your
bonus
turn.
action.
Yeah.
Well, it.
cannot-
I mean, on this is still my turn, right? Because I used my action to convince them and
No,
then
'cause-
moved.
It's his action to kind of like come.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
I see. I see.
no.
Okay.
I was
Do we
just
have
like
a-
blending
do we
the
have a
turn.
Totally
icon
fine.
for this guy on the.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I do. I just had it hidden. Hold on just a second. Yeah, he is going to be right there, and I think, in fact, with him emerging from this and it being his turn, we're going to go ahead and cut to break here.
Oh, right.
Take a break.
Jeez.
Time. Yeah.
Wiggly.
I know.
We're
I
in the thick of
know.
it.
Okay, cool. All right, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break. We're going to drink, we're going to pee, we're going to drink, pee, and we'll be back in just 5 minutes here to finish the second
And
half
then
of this
dump that
combat.
pee on our
What?
enemies.
Yeah.
Check out our Patreon where we're all drinking pee. Can we put it in the chat, Harlan?
Yes, absolutely. Our little bot is broken right now because of the Twitch hack. I have to like do a couple of things to it. But yeah, come hang out in our Patreon.
How did this
It's truly
happen?
the best way to support us. Like, I mean, obviously, a huge thing is subbing to us on Twitch. That helps support the show. But the best way you can support us is if you want to just give us $5 a month on Patreon. It's an easy way to do it. It helps us
10.
pay Jason Wardell. It helps us pay Case here for helping us make things happen. Folks like Will Potter for getting us amazing art. So, yeah. All right, cool. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. See you in a second.
us chat too.
Hi, hello. Okay, cool. So it is now. We are going right back into combat here. We're keeping it moving. We're going. This has been, what is this, a third or fifth session of combat? I'm not sure. It is going to be the Meridian Track member's turn here, and he is going to step out of this carapace and look at the weakest person who is closest to him, which is Gluck, and he is going to make 2 attacks against him.
Oh, shit.
Oh, boy.
Both of those hit.
Oh, boy.
And so that is...
Ugh, and he's just out of reach of Klik. That's so sad.
That's going to be 18 points of damage to him. And I have it bookmarked here, I think. I didn't write down his stats for some reason. Give me a tiny little second. Ooh, he's still up with 18 points of damage here. Oh, I did. I had it right fucking in front of me. And so 5 math is... So yeah, so he is past his... He is bloodied at this point. He takes 2 hits here and looks very wounded as there are just like 2 stabs into him as he tries to jump out of the way, but they both go through. They're like glancing blows through his side. And the Meridian Track member is going to like laugh a little bit and just step right here, which does not provoke an opportunity. Oh no, that's not him. He's going to... He had to step right here, and then he's going to step right there just to get a little bit away from the foe, the Kreen. And he knows that there are folks over there as well.
That does give a opportunity attack then?
Just to Gluck, who misses. And that is going to be... is now Ram's turn, who's going to, seeing his friend get stabbed, he's going to run at the closest Kreen to him, which is this one here. He's going to make an attack roll against him and try and headbutt him. Oh, he's going to miss. He got a 10 on that one. And as he just kind of like barrels toward him, and this one is like knows that this guy has one move this time, and just kind of like butts the butt of his weapon against his head and knocks him just like to the side a little bit, just glances him off so he misses. And Moonboy, it is now your turn. Kai will be up after.
Okay. Moonboy is going to 25 feet back to where Klik is, and bang, bang, bang. Those 3, I'm going to once again cast Hold Person on the Meridian Tract member.
Ooh,
this one, and this one.
All right. Okay, cool. That
Let me make sure that I can't do another one. 4th level, Hold Person. Target 1 additional humanoid for each slot level above 2nd. Okay, yeah, so +2. So yes, I can do those 3. They need to make wisdom saving throws. They have to beat 16.
all 3 of them failed.
Freeze!
Yeah, I just I wish I was a good enough DM to lie about this.
I think he almost... No, you're a good enough person.
You're better than hero.
To know that it's... You're better than heroes. Yeah, and I think this one's a little different. I think the Moonboy, all of those billions of pieces out there, that he shattered in the first moon kind of recoalesce into a moon, and he says, peace. And they all kind of just go tranquil.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, they're just like kind of slow down and stop, and are frozen in place. Hell yeah! The Kreen in the...
Oh, music, yes.
Oh, he's he's getting a taste of it too. Bonus action, spell attack on him. 11. I missed.
Okay, cool.
It's like when you do the fake blow up the balloon.
Yeah, there's just a... hell yeah. Okay, cool. Kai, it's your turn. Good turn, Moonboy. As all
I was just talking in the chat about how digital dice are good to me.
Nice. All right. So, Kai will look over and see that the Meridian Tract dude is trying to kill the weakest people we brought with us. And we'll look at the door and sigh, angry that he left the obvious second encounter behind to go look at a door. And when he's held, does he grant advantage on attacks?
Attack
what do you-
rolls on anyone who's
question.
held have advantage, and they also automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws.
Whoa.
And any attack that hits the creature is a crit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Whoa.
All right.
What?
They also can't. They also
Really?
can't speak.
Andrew. Crushing it.
So
If
they're
I smack
paralyzed?
him, I crit?
Sounds
Yes.
like.
Yeah.
All right.
Once he's
It's-
paralyzed,
So
yeah.
I won't do.
If you're just
uh,
doing an attack roll with your hand, it's only 2 points of damage. But yes.
I won't do a ranged attack. Kai will fly at top speed towards this meridian tract guy just like a piss eagle, and will fly and just punch through him and wind up on the other side of him.
The episode already has a title.
No, it's piss eagle now. And I'm going to hit him as hard as anyone has ever been hit.
God.
With advantage, right?
Yes.
All right.
So says Andrew.
And if
That's
it
going to
hits,
be
it
a
crits.
22 to hit.
All right.
So that's a
hell
crit?
Yeah.
Punch
That's
his
a crit.
face into space.
Go for it. Double that attack. Yeah, as they're just like held in this like moon ice here.
It's cold on the moon.
He's going to take 17 points of thunder damage
Very good.
Ooh.
and have disadvantage on attack rolls against anyone but me. Does he
Very
get to make a
good.
save against his paralysis?
No,
That
only
snaps
during
him out of
his
it.
turn.
All right.
That snaps him out of it. Attacking him snaps
Yeah.
him out of it. He's no longer paralyzed.
All right.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
of the spell?
Yeah.
Worth
We
it.
just
I'm
gotta,
going to-
No, it was worth it. We just gotta focus. Like, I think Moonboy even shouts out, "Yo!" and, like, points at him.
And you said 16 points of damage, right?
17.
17. Okay, thank you.
Focus on enemies. I mean, it's
And
you get it.
I'm going to hit him again. You never should have come here. That is a natural 20.
That's
my
a natural
friends.
20.
Out of here.
There you go.
Get the like I literally made this like all of these encounters as hard as I possibly could.
The problem is you planned for heroes.
Well, not only is that a crit, it's a max damage crit.
What?
What the fuck?
What does that even
He's-
look like coming out of you?
He's going to take 23 points of thunder damage.
Piss
Yeah, that's Dammy's, I think.
That's
we reached the
Dammy's.
cusp of Dammy's.
Is Dammy's
That's
over 20 or over
Dammers.
30?
That's Dammers.
It's over 30.
Oh, it's Dammers. Dammy's is 30. We gotta write this out.
And then we
It's
got
a whole
into
system, and it's worth it.
Yeah.
I think we got into
But if
Damn
Ram
Ammies
does
one
damage, it's Rammy.
Rammies, obviously.
So if you roll a 6 on a d6, that's Rammies.
Oh my god, I love this hard-headed NPC.
I'm so glad he's here. And dead. That would be a bummer.
And
great.
that's going to be my turn.
Okay, cool. All right.
Double
next,
crits.
You just smash the
Double
fuck
crits,
out of
incredible.
this meridian track, like frozen in place. Just no mercy come up to him and smash against him, and he just like spits out blood and like looks up at you with his drawn sword, and he's like, and that's it. He just sighs and looks at you. It's
Another
it's
day
going
of
to be-
work.
Yeah, it's gonna
I
be
hate this job.
It's going to be Gluck's turn, who is going to take a cue from you and now attack one of the Kreen warriors here, and
so
is
brave.
going to. He seems to do it at disadvantage. Still hits though.
The lad.
And
The
because
Vape Lord, Supreme.
yeah, He gets to do so green.
I caught myself. I'm sorry. So close.
Okay, that's our merch. It's the Supreme logo.
Vape Lord Supreme.
No, it's the Supreme logo on his shirt.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
But it says Supreme.
Yeah, it's just green, like he does just enough to knock this warrior out.
Hell yeah.
And to kill him as
Okay.
Gluck runs
All
his
right.
half blade through this dude and is like, he kind of looks around like, I fucking did it. I did it. Oh, I did it. Click. He yells at you across the room. He's like, I did it. To
And
you as the
she's
one
just
who
like,
is
oh,
down.
thank God.
And that is going to bring up Flute.
All right. I'm going to run up on the other side of this Meridian Track guy and brandish his former boss's sword. And I'm going to slash a kind of a pentagram pattern in the air in front of him and bonus action cast Hex on him. And he will have disadvantage on wisdom saving throws.
Excellent.
And then I'm going to slash him. Does a 20 hit?
Oh, you know it.
And does a 15 hit?
15 is not.
Are you within 30 feet of me?
I don't know, am I?
No, because you were 25 feet up in the air.
Correct.
Okay. So then he will
Tree, not
take...
tree.
He's going to take 11 magical piercing damage from the rapier, and then he's also going to take a little bonus 5 necrotic damage from the hex.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry, can you say the number again one more time?
Shit. I forgot. I should have advantage because I flank him. Can I roll that miss?
Absolutely.
Right. What did you say?
As long as you tell me the final number of damage that you did, yes.
That was 16 on the first round, and then I just got a 19 to hit.
Okay.
So he's going to take an additional 8 magical piercing.
Oh boy. With that, there's a moment of recognition where you can see that he recognizes the sword. Like when you pull it out, you just see him like, whoa, at it, and you just see him put together like, oh, I knew it was you, but it's you. He kind of says with his eyes, and with this slash, this pentagram just kind of wraps around him, and the blood just keeps bleeding, and he just falls over looking at you the whole time, Flute, and he just kind of smiles a little bit and falls down on the ground.
Evil.
Oh, and now I get my Dark One's blessing.
Yes, you do.
I get
So,
something.
Will you give us
Whoa,
some?
cool.
I think this is a very important moment of flavor. If you could give us some description of what happens. in this.
Yeah. So I hex him, and then I kind of slash him up with the rapier, and as he falls over, just bleeding, we're sort of just looking, just kind of staring at each other as his eyes are fading into little pinpoints, his pupils, and I guess I'm not hurt, so you don't see anything. Any wounds close on me, but it's almost as if I'm being revitalized as he's fading away from life.
Do you get temp hit points from that?
I get temporary hit points equal to my charisma modifier plus my warlock level.
Whoa,
A whopping
incredible.
5 temporary hit points. I'll take them.
Does Windrider get buffer?
He just looks like it's just an essence.
Sure.
That's
Shang
strong.
Tsung
Last time this
style.
happened, you saw his kind of his wounds kind of heal up a little bit, but this time it's just kind of it's almost like he's drinking in this Meridian Tract soldier's death.
Cool.
That's my turn.
Yeah, he falls
Totally
away
fine. Yeah,
from
it's
in
super safe.
between Flute and K.A.I, and you can see K.A.I sort of looking at you. Not necessarily with any judgment. I just flew across the room and double critted a paralyzed guy. It's not really. More just an acknowledgement.
Say it like that. Somebody's got to clip that.
He wasn't permanently paralyzed.
I mean, he's dead now.
I mean, I didn't know he wasn't permanently paralyzed.
That's true.
If he wasn't before, he is now.
Yeah, you see Gluck with 2 like wounds
Paralysis of death.
through his body, and you feel a little less bad, maybe. As he was clearly going after the weakest people that he could find first.
I didn't feel bad.
Yeah, we know
Let's
that
clarify.
these are fully butt heads.
In fact, one of them is going to attack Ram at this point, and he's going to hit. And he gets 2 attacks here. I didn't forget this time. He critically failed on the second one, so he does 9 points of damage to
He hit that
to
forehead.
Ram here. Yeah, so you're tracking that, right, Aaron? He does
Got it.
9 points of damage, and on the second one, he's just smashed against the forehead, and his sword falls out of his hand, or his fist like vibrates and falls out of his hand because like a cartoon like ring to it almost. And it is the other one's turn, the one who is by the table here.
Sorry.
And he is going to take a shot at he's going to move forward and take a shot at Gluck because you can see him there, and he's going to hit, and that is going to do 2 points of damage to Gluck. So he is perfectly fine as an arrow just kind of like hits his shoulder, and he's like, "Nice, fuckhead," he like says as he like turns around and looks at the dude. He's like, "This is my home, not yours." And the guy's like, "Bro, you are invading." And he's like, No. You just kicked me out and called it yours." And he just like makes a rude gesture at him. And it is.
What's a Kreen rude gesture?
You only have 3
four-
fingers, so
four
it's hard to
middle
find.
Yeah.
He
The
pupates
two-
at him.
Yeah.
Since they have 4 arms and 2 arms each side, it's like the 2 arms on the same side like interact with each other because it looks
They do
creepy
the double
for them to.
that.
Yeah.
Just with each arm.
Oh yeah, it's like fists down, but with the 2 little arms up. Yeah,
I love it.
exactly.
Also,
Where all 4 arms do this.
shout out Case for the weakened Gluck
How
effects.
did she get it up? Oh hell yeah!
It's just he's
Truly
got the pale
amazing.
blue weakness effect. I'd know
Yep,
that
that's
anywhere
it.
from
Yeah.
video games.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! I just saw it. That's so good.
Weakness.
Okay, cool. It is now Klik. It is now your turn.
All right. Well, she will jump from the table. Oops. Onto. I mean, I guess next to this fella and attack with her Githka.
Bring it on.
That is a 16 to hit.
That hits exactly. Look at you all. How many 16s got rolled tonight? I
Right,
wish
it's
we.
ridiculous.
It's wild.
That's 7 damage from the first.
Woo!
Give
Yeah,
it-
you just smash down. Yeah, from this huge jump, you just leap up, and as he is moving on this like Kreen crew of yours, you just like fly over and smash down on him, and he takes that wound on his shoulder and kind of starts to turn around back and look back at you. But you do another attack against him, and what did you get to hit?
Yeah, that is a 21 to hit. And
Yeah,
that
so you
one
hit again. When he
does-
turns around at you, you just slash into his chest.
Good
That one does 11.
Whoo, boy!
Get him, get him, get him.
These rolls tonight, y'all.
Get him,
Yeah,
get
so
him, get him, get
you
him.
just like slice into his chest, and again, there's just like this ichor that kind of water falls out as your very powerful Gitka slides across his chest. It's been enhanced by K.A.I.'s magic.
Hell yeah.
You get a bonus attack too.
I do have a bonus attack. I think I'm gonna use a equal to my intelligence modifier. How does he look? Is that
Extremely
like-
wounded.
Okay. I'll use my psionic strike on that second hit, And I'll deal either the number. Sorry, 1. So it's a D8 plus. Oh, nice. Plus 2, right? Yeah, not a 9 additional damage.
All right, so he's still up, but with this with this hit, when it slashes across his chest, it just there's a burst on him as well, and you can see he's not only shaken by the pain, but he knows that you are using a psionic attack against him, and he can just see the prowess, and there's just a moment of him feeling insecure. Sorry, God.
What's going on with Jordan?
I'm muted, right?
Yeah. That made it even funnier. It looked like you were sneezing really hard, but then
I was
you were
sneezing
mad about it.
really good. That was the best sneeze that I've had in maybe 7 years.
Oh fuck!
Man,
Legendary.
I could hear my grandpa's sneeze when I saw you sneezing that. So, yeah.
I want to know
So,
what your grandpa sees.
the Kreen is
I'll leave the mic on next time.
hanging on by a thread, but there's a look of horror in his eyes as you can just tell that he is outmatched here.
Okay. Before I do my third attack, can I try and intimidate him? Is that
can
do
do
no?
it
I guess that
instead
it
of the third
requires an
attack.
action instead of a third attack. I
I'm-
want it
I'm-
all, Harlan.
I'm being a little
Yeah.
flexible with the bonus action, but he is so fucked up here, and this is so his goat is so gotten that
You know what? She's
good.
gonna give him a really intense look in the eyes, and she's just gonna maintain eye contact and chuck her chatkcha at the standing, held person that is next to all the little boys.
Whoa, cool.
Hell
Very
yeah.
cool.
And that is a 25 to hit.
Okay, cool. If you do enough
So
damage to
cool.
kill him, I will have this person be so intimidated that he runs. You have to do enough
It's
damage to
pretty
kill him.
good. It's pretty good damage dice. It's 10 slashing with the chop.
You needed 9. Look at that.
Ooh.
Yeah, so there is just a
Math.
boom, no look throw.
Decapitated.
Yeah.
And there's a as he's going that one is going over to take another shot at one of the weaker Kreen.
Yeah.
And the Kreen looks at you and just drops his weapon and runs.
Twofer.
So
Thank God,
real
she's
quick,
way better at attacking than she is at being scary.
yeah. Don't take that as a rule. I'm not giving you
Yeah.
that forever. That was
Yeah,
just
but it was cool.
Exactly. So we are out of initiative order here, but that does not mean there's still a timer, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
can we?
Can
Can I
for
stop
it.
this guy from running out? From
Oh, sure.
leaving? Step in front of him with the sword and
Yeah.
tell him to
totally
not leave.
Yeah. That was for flavor. So absolutely
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get our Kreen gang to kind of surround this guy and maybe tie him to a pillar or something.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. The 4 of them are yeah, fuck you. Yeah. Yeah. You don't know who I am, but I know who you are, says Thacko. And he's
Purple
his
his nurples.
they're
We
flicking
have
his antenna.
nurples?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck you.
Absolutely.
Fuck you.
This
With a bunch of apostrophes.
This is where Nurples originated.
Oh, by the way,
Nice.
I'm sure you already knew this, Harlem, but when I cast Hex, the Coward's Closet vanished, so...
Yeah.
Oh, that's
R.I.P.
fine,
Coward's
I'll
Closet.
leave it. But
Didn't
I'm
even
sure
get
it will
to-
make a
Hey,
return.
Didn't even get to
TM,
use it.
TM.
It's cool though.
I feel like that was a description of my first 2 years at college is I cast Hex, so then the Coward's Closet disappeared. So
It means so many things.
okay. So what are you all doing? There is
We've got to
I
keep
want to
going.
I want to
Okay,
make
so-
sure that you all can do anything you want here, and it can just be charged forward. But the scene is you have won this fight. The doors are open. You can see a battle raging outside as the Kreen from the Nautiloid are still fighting against the Kreen from inside of Jadorian and the Meridian Track members. If you want to do things like see how the fight is going, check on certain
that's
things in
what I
the fight, though I'm going to basically just tick. I'm literally going to make a dash every time one of you all do things, but you don't need to do them in order. I'm just kind of like, keeping the clock rolling.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to run to the door and take in the battle.
Yeah, K.A.I is going to move towards the door, but Besna is going to fly over towards to get a view of the battle.
Can you give me I need to know, like, if you're just surveying the battle, that's totally fine. You can give me a general check for it. But if you're looking for something in particular, please tell me. Because, if it's a general check, I get to tell you. If it's a specific check, you get to tell me whether or not, like, what you see.
I'm just looking to see, like, does it seem like our forces
Are
are
the Kreen
getting
winning?
crushed? Or is it even? Or are we winning?
The tide was starting to turn in our favor when I left, but
Yep.
I left, so...
Let's have you do 2 perception checks. One of you each do a perception check. Sorry, just to be clear.
God damn you dice to hell. I got a 5. I'm not even looking at the right part of the battle.
Besna got a 22.
I'm like, look at all that piss. Oh my god.
You're piss blind, man. It happens.
That's all I
Can't
see.
see the toilet for the piss.
It's
Yeah,
in the toilet through the piss. Shut up.
This is the worst one. Yeah.
You can't see I can't see the toilet through the piss. Say it at work sometime, everybody. Just be like, yeah, can't see the toilet through the piss. Just try and slip it in. Okay, cool. So, Flute, yeah, you truly just are kind of like see the piss line as being held, and there's a moment of maybe pride or whatever you want to feel in this moment, but you can see that, like, oh, the piss line is happening, as no one is willing to cross the, like, entry space.
The war movie of this will be called the Thin Yellow Line.
No. Okay. No.
Starring Sean Penn.
Sean Penn.
Hey.
Jim
yes.
Capissel? No. Okay, cool. Bessner, you notice that the Kreen, the Nautiloid Kreen, the good guy Kreen, are seeming to be losing the fight. There are more Meridian Track members that show up. You can see spirit warriors out amongst the crowd just, like, doing these huge landings and just, like, knocking. They're, like, flanking them so easily because they can just, like, jump back. But because you rolled over a 20 here, not a 20, because you rolled over a 20, you see an important element that is missing from this fight is Slow Death, the Green Dragon, who, when you all came in, she had stayed and it was, like, very wounded, very bloody, like, at the end. And you look around, and then you just hear her, like, smash and land on the wall again.
Kind of.
And she looks completely healed.
Oh no.
Not a scratch on her. Not
That's
a single.
terrifying.
There's not a bloody spot on her. She looks invigorated. In fact, you just see her kind of like
Oh no.
drop a poisonous gas cloud on the opening of the factory where you see more spirit warriors are coming out, and they kind of just, like, slow down, and a few of them fall to the ground as she is completely healed.
For those of you who might be confused by this moment, we have a dark deal struck with this dragon, and there was a part of me, at least, that was thinking maybe they'd get killed. And we wouldn't have to betray/kill them at
That's
some
pretty
point.
bad,
And,
because I don't think green dragons
this
can
is
heal
kinda-
themselves.
I mean, we're getting what we asked for, which is success.
Big tough dragon.
Yeah.
But I mean, if she's helping hold the line and keep spirit warriors from
Yeah.
entering the battle at some
Right.
point.
That's the other side of it, is we asked her to help us with this war, so...
Well, yeah. I mean, I will say that even with this, you see there are some spirit warriors who, like, kind of turn
who have
toward
made
the
it.
open doors, and some Kreen, some bad guy Kreen as well, who are, like, turning and looking at the open temple doors and are starting to move toward it.
Okay.
So,
That's honestly
Okay.
probably good.
Yes.
Yes, it's good for the Kreen in the city center.
Yeah,
We
okay.
can
To
handle
divert
more of
some
them
of
than they
the-
can.
Okay. So are we gonna move toward this upper chamber?
Klik definitely is.
Do I
I'm
really
trying
see
to
the
think of
Kreen
what-
coming?
The Kreen are losing. What should we do?
If I could ask the moon.
There's no time. Oh, what was the name of the big
Time's
general?
different in there. Grievous? From what?
No, I have it written down somewhere. Catholic,
Patton?
General Catholic.
Gathic.
Catholic.
Besna is going... I've never done this before. Besna is going to land on General Cathic's shoulder in the middle of all this, and K.A.I is going to cast, through Besna, Enhance Ability
Whoa! Huge move.
on...
Give me
Catholics.
a investigation check to find
Okay,
Kathy
all
in the
right.
midst of this
That
chaos.
makes
Yeah,
lots of sense.
yeah. It's cool.
I don't-
I'm for this. I just
Do
have
so
to-
with a blessing.
Okay. Oh, yes. It was almost a 1, but then it rolled over to a 19. Plus
Aaron Urist story.
29.
Okay, cool. 29. Yeah, just
Incredible.
Bessner like through the whole crowd. It's bullet cam as she's just like weaving and lands perfectly on his shoulder, and he's like,
What is
as you
Catholic
see-
doing? Is he like swinging it on the front lines, or is he in like tactician mode?
He is fist fighting like 2 spirit warriors off the bow of the Nautiloid. They are like overtaken the ship as it is just like landed here, and they were seeming to like use the weapons for a while, and you can see his like broken Githka on the ground as he broke it off at a dead spirit warrior, and he is straight up just like throwing punches, which includes his tiny little Kreen arms. Like every time they're just like against his the gut of these spirit warriors as well, and he's like holding his own even though he's clearly losing.
All right. So through Besna, I will cast Enhance Ability, and I will give him Bull's Strength.
Yeah.
He looks down and he almost like smashes Besner for a second, but he sees her and he's like, "Oh, you're like K.A.I, I can tell." And there's just a across him, and he feels it, and he's like, "I like you. I like you. All right, come here, you little undead pieces of turd." And he just like throws another punch, and it goes into like the weird open mouth of the Kreen and just like goes all the way in, and you hear a Meridian track member go "ow" from inside of it. Not canon. You cannot use that against me. You can't damage them from inside of it.
yeah,
But
okay.
But that's funny.
Yeah.
It is good.
And
It's got real Inspector Gadget vibes. Remember that guy that we're always blowing up? Anyway.
They might need more help. I could go and come back.
No, there's no time. You're right. We have to stop
Can I
this. We have
turn
to.
to
It might turn the tide of battle if we can retake the...
It might turn the tide of battle to open those doors.
All right. Moonboy
do we
can't
know
say
what's
this.
on?
He's-
Do we have
he's
any
literally
expectation
possessed.
of what's on the other side of this door? I haven't been on that side. You said, right?
yes, that is correct. You specifically have not been on this side. You can roll a history check though, and you can do so with advantage. Moonboy, you were like, I'm kind of like putting Klik's turn amongst this chaos as focused in on the inner sanctum of the temple.
Sure.
What do you want to be doing? Are you like looking for anything outside of these walls here? You can just do a general perception check to get more information, or you can look inside the temple if you want to focus on anything inside of here as well.
Moonboy is fully still in this kind of strange, ethereal, starry form that he sometimes becomes, and it's weird to see it at rest because it's just sort of waiting for the next thing to kill, and it's like the head is kind of twitching, and he's looking around the room, and I will do a perception check in here. I think maybe the head turns all the way around a couple of times. It's like, but yeah, he's not dropping the starry form, so I'm gonna roll that perception, and that's gonna be a 23. And
boy.
I'll give myself a little guidance. Why not? Let's go nutso. Ooh.
I was on 18 with that history check.
27.
All right, cool. I'm going to jump over the history check, and I'll come back to the 27. So with the 18, you know that this is not their living quarters. It is a holy place, kind of like a sanctified woods almost of meditation. It's like where they retreat to commune with the elders. That's like the main thing. This is a pit, a space, a cloud of where they go to commune with the elders of your community, especially because a lot of the culture of the Kreen and the Tohr-Kreen of Jadorian is that you believe that you are bigger than yourself. It is the dominant culture here, that because you are not just yourself inhabiting this body, but you are all the lives that have come before you, and they are guiding you. And this is a space where, like Halloween, where the veil is thin, and this is a physical space where the veil is thin. So you don't know what that means besides that, and you know that
we know they have this big noggin egg.
Yeah, and you know that they have the Egg of Souls.
That one.
Yeah, that is a thing that you've been told that they've kind of like retreated to this chamber with, and so with that, I'm going to tie that into Moonboy's 27. You find the dead bodies of 3 Kreen Council members in these side chambers here. They seem to just be... it seems like maybe their necks were snapped, or there was, their wounds had been cleaned up or something, as they just seem kind of like still and dead, but like sat in chairs of these side tables in these sort of Kreen conference rooms of sort. They're more like meeting halls that are these side chambers here.
Tables.
Long tables. Yeah. And they're all of this space it's lit by primarily these like glowing orbs that are attached that have these like flickering flames. So the whole space has this like orange glow to it. And when you step in the side chamber here, you just see these like skeleton, but not quite. It's not that decayed, not fresh, but just kind of like drying dead bodies in and around here. So this tells you, Klik, as well, that not all of the council members are in this room. You take a look at the robes of that these warriors are wearing, and it seems like a small coup when push came to shove here.
And I assume our side did not win. All right. So the 3 dead bodies. I know there's it was 6 on the council.
9 and
9. Great.
But there's stoles and clothing out here as well that the warriors are wearing. So there's somewhere between 6 and 3 council members inside of this room. Is what you get from that, like those 2 high rolls.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, should some of us go help?
Yeah, K.A.I,
Go
I'll
help the
look
fight?
at Gluck and Ram and the others and say, you 4 go and help.
By the way, I
fine.
cast Healing Word on Gluck for 8 hit points.
Okay, cool.
Just somebody. I don't think the Moonboy would necessarily do it. I think he would probably see them and recite some horrifying thing as though echoed from another place.
Slain! They are slain!
But maybe one of you could check these kind of dead council members. They might have something that would be helpful moving forward.
Yeah. Are those spirit guardians still charging the temple? Is this still happening?
Oh yeah. I mean, like this.
Oh.
I'm kind of like keeping track of. I'm giving you all lenience in like speed. I imagine all of these things are like the fight ends and you all are like checking these rooms. There is not a lull. They are moving toward you all. If you want to check, I'm legitimately like ticking off checks every time, kind of like someone does something for how closer they've gotten, like where the attention of different people are. So
I'll stick my
definitely
sword
can,
in
but-
that Kreen prisoner's face and be like,
Is there a way to lock that front door again?
yeah, there's a big wooden thing over there to the side. He like points to one of them. There's like metal bracers on the back of the door, and you see a large piece of wood like propped up, and Ram has smashed through one, and there seems to be a replacement one there on the side as well.
All right, that could buy us a little bit of time. Was it trapped, Kai?
It was with wards, but not anymore. And
I'll
Kai
ask
will
this
look
prisoner
at the.
if he can turn the trap back on.
He's like, look at her, he says. He points to Klik. She's the one with psionic energy. I can't do that shit. I'm just strong as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all like,
Klik is.
I'm really
is sorta-
strong.
Sure.
Klik is not really worried about covering our ass
I-
at this point. I think she's gonna like rifle through the pockets of the nearest council member, but she's increasingly furious.
Yeah, we've got to keep going. And
Moonboy's,
I will,
Moonboy's gonna start moving towards the door.
yeah, and I
Alright,
will
well,
look at the
we're gonna-
Kreen
we're
that
back
I
to
just told to leave, and then look at the spirit warriors charging the temple and be like, actually, never mind. Just don't let anyone through this door.
Yeah, like Thako and Ram and Gluck, they're like, where do you want us? You want us holding this door? You want to stay in here? Or you want us in there? They kind of like nod over and look at the door.
Just
The
move.
longer we can keep those forces away from
Yes.
the rebels, the better off everything will be.
I think this is a good choke point that they can do they can do good work here.
I also think we could probably leave one of our team back there if we need to, but who fucking knows what's on the other side of this. So.
are there like objects that we can push up against the door as well?
Oh, we barred it. Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
I can Kai sort of. I'm an artificer. Can I try to bolster the lock on this door?
Yes, Flute roll an investigation check. Kai roll a,
Can I roll for digging through the pockets of this Kreen?
yeah, roll an investigation check.
Guidance click.
Tinker's tools, Smith's tools.
Either you tell me and the result will be different.
I'm an 11.
Okay, cool.
Even
I'm going
for-
to use Tinker's tools.
I think even getting above a 10, there's a notable lack of anything.
Okay.
They have been discarded here.
I got a 17.
Yeah, there's a lot of seating, kind of like unattached pews that have been pushed to the side of the walls. It seems to be a gathering space. You would know that from what Klik has told you. So you could pile up a lot of like wooden pews against the doors. That would help some, at least like chaos of people pushing through. Not a lot for like weight though.
Yeah.
Tell
Especially
them
how
to-
strong those things are. Can I also check the Dead Meridian Tract guy for anything of note? Does he have a cool sword? Cool anything?
Yes, absolutely you can. I will just, I want to be clear with you. Every time you will do something, I'm just like adding a like time check. So,
Oh, right.
Yep.
yeah.
We gotta go.
Trying to bolster this door is the last thing I'm doing
Great,
before I die.
cool. What did you do on the check?
I didn't roll. Tinker's tools, that good?
Yeah, sure. I mean, Smith or Tinker, whatever you roll, it will be a different. You will get something different if you succeed on those two.
All right. $28.
All right, cool. You can sew this door shut with some like wire you find. Like you just
Whoa.
find things that are like holding up tapestries, and you can exceptionally bolster the lock by basically
Sure.
like zippering the door shut.
Yeah, I
with metal
basically
wire.
weld it with magic.
Yeah. Yes, yeah,
Wires spring out of the ether, wind themselves around the tin
Yeah.
letters.
Give us a little flavor with it, Aaron.
I think that's literally what happens is I use sort of materials from this place to literally weld the gaps in the door shut using my magic. So that
Yeah.
it's not even a door anymore. It's just a wall at this point.
Yeah, and the worried like younger Kreen here are like shoving these pews that Flute pointed out against there, and like and they're shutting the doors too, and you can just see like spirit warriors are walking up to it, just and you feel them smash against it and smash against it while you're doing this, and all of them are pushing against it. Ram just has his full head pressing against the two doors, and you can just go from top to bottom with this, just all the way down, and you still see a little bit of a give to the doors as this thudding continues on the other side, but they're definitely sealed closed for now.
Let's go.
Klik is gonna cast invisibility on herself and try to go through this door.
Holy shit, hell yeah. Gluck is... If you disappear, you hear Gluck go, Klik, I'm coming with you. I'm not staying here. I'm going where you're going.
She will yell at him in her brain, in his brain, and be like, this is... Yeah, this is no arcane in a shell. This is our clutch's finest warriors. This is the council. And they're armed with some sort of weapon that we do not understand. I am not prepared to watch you die. Defend the door with your brothers.
You got me
We'll
started on
see a
this.
new day.
You got me started on this. I'm gonna finish it with you. I wouldn't be here without for you, and I want to go where you go. You can roll a persuasion or intimidation check, depending on what you feel.
Intimidation. It's a critical fail.
I got a dirty 20. So
Yeah, well,
like you're invisible, and you feel his hand like touch the back of your carapace, and he's like holding on to it, and he's like, "Look, I know that you don't want me to cause a tactical error here, but I'm still coming with you. So I'm gonna let go of
Alright.
you, but I'm walking through that door."
A circle of moonlight falls upon all three of us, and we will be blessed.
okay.
Be best.
In this moment, Moonboy, Klik, Gluck, blessed.
The Moonboy's be blessed initiative.
If this door falls, fall back to us.
All right,
Yeah.
they nod.
Okay.
Seal the door, storm the chamber.
Rachel, we're gonna call it here at this moment. We're not gonna go to initiative here, so we're just kind of like doing a cool scene. But I hope it's cool. We'll see. But as you step through, I'm gonna go ahead and show you on the Roll20 map here, and then I'm gonna show you what you see as well. But you see a big open room. It is nothing but a empty black well that is huge, and you see a small glow on the other side of the room, but your attention is not snapped to that because there are the 6 pillars throughout this room, and sitting on the middle one here is a spirit warrior that is maybe 4 times as big as the other one that you came across. And you also see 2 more Kreen that you recognize as council members on these pillars as well. But the one who speaks to you is on this right, not the closest pillar, but the farthest right pillar here.
Good Lord.
And I'm gonna pull up the incredible art that Jordan did for this.
Yeah, I've been pumped about this one.
Yeah, for this Elder Kreen here. I'm gonna show it to you on the Roll20 as well. And you, I'm gonna get it up first before I start.
Harlan, this is sweet. Whoa!
Thank you.
She's got a bug in her eye.
Truly.
Oops.
So cool.
Yeah, this
and you
rules,
hear-
Jordan. Well done.
You hear
Thank
this
you.
Elder Kreen.
Halloween Kreen.
This Elder Kreen, she says, "In Kreen to you," and to everyone else who doesn't speak it, it just sounds like this kind of like dull cricket hum across the room.
Ugh,
She's
with
like,
these creepy pillars in the background.
"Hello, Klik. So, you have come home to tell us how the world is. But I got rid of you once, and I can get rid of you again."
It was a very different Kreen that you banished all those years ago. And you're a very different council than I left.
Good. Well, we'll see whose face is left on the grindstone when we're done, huh?
gross. Yeah. She. Yeah, I don't even know if she knows what to say to that.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna stop it there. I think it's like
Yeah,
you
that's
step
great.
to the room and she like this Kreen council leader says this to you like hunched on one of the pillars, and there are two like Kreen on either pillars around her, and there's this huge hulking spirit warrior as well, and this you see like back against the wall there is this little bit of a alcove on the far side of the room with a large glowing round object which you would easily take as the clutch of souls, and someone leaning over it as well whose form you can't quite make out, and I think we're gonna call it there. And
Not to narc out the cool
bodies in
drama
here.
of that scene, but wasn't Klik invisible when she walked in that door?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she could sense me being there.
But she's a telepath.
They
I
just
think that
assumed that it was Klik coming.
yeah,
Yeah, I
she
was
does
Actually,
it.
I've given that speech to like 6 people. It turned out to not be you.
She doesn't know where you are mechanically.
Yeah.
She just knows that you are there. She can just sense that it is
Yeah.
you and through your thoughts. But yes, that is correct,
Yeah.
Andrew. She does not see you. She is kind of like speaking to the open air here. As she actually, I'll give you this too. It seems like she was aware of the events that happened in the front room as well.
Sure. Yeah. That's fair.
Cool. All right, that's it. This is
Keep
So
going.
I want to say
Next
like,
week.
and the finale of this boss fight is next week. Probably not, but
Yeah.
at least you are.
It will continue.
You are at least at the boss. So.
So you say, we thought we were the boss last time.
As an underboss.
I love a good fake boss.
Yeah, that's great.
Sub
Super
boss.
exciting.
If there's anything I love mechanically, it's a bad guy inside of a bad guy. That's like, oh, you killed it.
Yeah.
Another one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's
good.
a
That's
Jack
always
in the
Got a wig
Green.
under his wig. Ay, ay, ay.
Cool. All right.
Well,
Thank you all so much.
well.
Big shout out
This
to
is
K.A.I
crazy.
of Tiger Moon Productions, who so many cool little fun bits that you threw up tonight. And shout out to Jordan, you too. Like, your art is incredible.
Thank you.
I love the Elder
this is
Green
great.
so much. There's
Halloween
another
green.
good reveal next week too, hopefully, of more of like maybe one of my favorite pieces you've done.
Very
and then
pumped.
and then Jason Wardell with the slow music, the
yeah.
whole music earlier, so good.
So good.
So good.
All around. And Josh Smith, who did the map. That
The
we
map's
see.
amazing.
Yeah, every map is story. This little fight room is gonna be terrifying.
I was looking at the little dais, and there's like little like alien Kreen fronds coming
That's-
off of it.
It's so sweet.
Love it.
It's
Oh,
yeah,
it
it's
looks
very
like a
cool.
green head.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, whoa, incredible.
I
Holy
didn't even
moly.
notice. I was
Did
too
not
in it
Look at
clock
that.
that it was
to
a
notice.
green
It's a
head.
green
Right.
head. Look at it. That's so
Incredible.
fucking cool. I'm still in character voice
So
because I want to
cool.
keep playing.
Every time,
God.
every time I give Josh a map description, he comes back with like 3 questions. Then I'm like, damn, I should have thought of that. They're all just like,
Yeah.
well, do you want to like this or this? I'm like, oh, both are good. Like,
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, he's so great to
Incredible.
work with. And the only reason we are able to have such cool people and work with, and not just have us talking at you, but instead we get this cool music, we get these cool scenes, and we get these cool maps, is because folks support us. So please support us on Patreon if you can. That's it. Anybody else have anything they want to shout out?
Nope. Thanks for watching.
Everybody sighed. Everybody
See you
just
next
sighed.
week.
Cool.
Very
All right.
stressful.
Yep. All right. Cool. All right. We'll see you all next week.
We love you.
Roll credits.
Bye,
Until
everybody.
Next time.
Stargazer, Moonboy, Klik, the Crusher, K.A.I, Humblia, Chef, and the Windrider, Flute, Whimteaser. They're better than heroes.